The most important wins, most important achievements in life have nothing to do with an outcome, a medal, a performance, but rather come from having the courage and the perseverance to know your why and to build your life around that answer. Hi, my name is Scout Bassett, and I am an athlete and Paralympian. When I was an infant, I was involved in a fire in Nanjing, China, and that's how I lost my right leg. Shortly after that accident, I was left on the streets and later found at a 1.5 year old, taken to a local government orphanage where I lived for the next 7 years. And fortunately for me, I was adopted at the age of 7 and came to a real small town in northern Michigan. And sports were always just a huge part of my life because I came to a community where I was always the outsider, the foreigner. And I really struggled just in so many ways during this chapter of my life with acceptance and inclusion, and even just how I saw myself and my own self-confidence. And I sort of got the breakthrough that I needed when I was 14 years old and got a running prosthetic, and it changed the course of my whole life and gave me this passion to run that I had never had. And fast forward, I ended up going to UCLA on a full scholarship, and it was at UCLA that I found out about the Paralympics. As most people know, I didn't make my first Paralympic team in 2012 and continued to train another 4 years and lived my dream in Rio of competing at the Paralympic Games. And here we are hoping for another shot in Tokyo. So I actually joined Peloton, and it really did help me to not only maintain my training when I didn't have access to a gym or the track, but also really helped me to feel less alone in just the journey that I was on, especially a year out from the games. And I think that was really the coolest part, is just feeling like I was part of a community of people who are like-minded in the sense of like driven and ambitious, but also wanting to train and to work out as a way to sort of escape. So that was really neat. No matter what, I'm going to continue to train. There's a lot of things that I feel like I still have left to accomplish as an athlete and as a runner. And I'm still prepared to go forward with that. And so I'm excited to be a part of this community and to continue to do great things with Peloton. And so that's what I'm working towards going forward. Obviously, the goal of the Paralympics and beyond. But really, I think the biggest thing I hope to achieve in this next few months is really just to put Paralympic sport on the map, for people to see the athletes as powerful and strong and capable, and not as an afterthought of the Olympics or secondary. And so that's what I'm hoping the next few months will bring.